Hey guys, Roz and Neko here, and today we're going to be reviewing Nekopara Catboys Paradisu. So a couple things before we start. If you would love to see more Otome review videos and to see any other shenanigans I would be up to, go ahead and hit that like button down below, subscribe for more, and of course check out my Twitch channel where we stream these games live. Okay, a couple things about Nekopara is that it's basically kind of as you see it. This game is really short and it's about cat boys. There are other similar series of this game. They first came out with a female version, a lot of kind of young looking female versions of this game, and then they recently came out with a male version, which I am glad to see. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. As usual, we'll go over the common route, summarize each character's stories if possible, go over the gameplay, and any bonuses the game has. The game starts off relatively soft and explains everything going on in the story. The story begins with these cat boys that come from a school where they train cat boys and they hope to be adopted someday. They were going on a test run to run a cafe with the new owner. Why does this sound familiar? Anyway, they hope that after this they'll be adopted by the new owner. The owner has no sound in this game, just a lot of head shaking, no vocals, or text either. That cat boys do all of the translating and interpretation for us. Speaking of which, let's move on to the cat boys. The options that you have in this game are a flirty lawyer, a cute dill, a clueless sage, and ever the gentleman Finale. Let's go over each character a little bit and a little bit of their routes. Spoiler warning from here on out. In Laurier's route, he sleeps with you in your bed, just because he knows that he can. He's perfect at everything he does, is popular among women, and once he gets someone's attention, he's no longer interested. Like a real cat. In his route, you get to see a bit more of his lack of ability of being able to cook, but definitely being able to serve, and you find out a little secret in his route that he's been trying to hide that is super cute. Up next is Dill. Dill really wants to find his forever home, and also loves fashion. He quickly becomes attached to you, does your hair, and is sweet enough to give you a cavity. In his route, it's essentially just kind of going into his interests and going and looking at fashion with him and checking out the sites. Let's move on to Finale. I had high hopes for him because he's such a gentleman, but he's not the brightest. In his route, you take a stroll and get to know each other. He carries you to your room as you fall asleep, and everyone knows that you two are meant to be. Except the both of you. Last but not least is Sage. Sage is sweet, a great cook, and comes to your immediate protection in his route. If you're looking for a big but sweet guy, this is your cat. The gameplay is pretty simple. There is a very quick prologue that you go into that can show you everything that's going on, and then once you hit the middle point, you can go ahead and select a character. There's no questions, no ranking up stats or anything. You just simply go through the prologue and then pick a character. Since this game is really short and straight to the point, this is probably why it's free, but it's definitely something I would recommend if you want something a bit lighthearted, cute, and super fast. Even though this game is really quick and straight to the point, and there's not much content or anything, I'd still give this a 5 out of 5 Otomes. Thank you, cool cats, for joining me today. Please check it out next time for when I do a overall playthrough of this game. And then I'll be coming out with another review of Busta Fellows. I'll see you cool cats later. Meow. Bye.